So Jeff here, and we're so thrilled to have Kim Cottle from Associated Equipment and Johanna Smith to talk to us about the Tools for Schools promotion. And they're donating some really great tools. So tell us a little bit about what you're donating, Kim.
So we have five different items that we are donating for the Tools for Schools packages, and I know you guys have put them into select packages for your winners. We have two of our 12-1015 battery electrical systems analyzers. They're a great digital battery tester with a printout, which most of the people in the shop like to have a printout that shows here's what your actual test was. So it's a good thing for the students to be learning about. We're also giving away two of our KS401s, which are award-winning US-made jump starts with extra long leads. As you know, there's always a need in the shops for jump starting vehicles because the battery dies because of whatever reason, doors left open or battery issue. So it's one of those that they can use to get in and out of the bays or quickly jump start a vehicle that's out in the parking lot. And then the last thing we gave as kind of our bigger prize is one of the ESS 6008 MSKs, which is our Intellimatic um, battery charger and electrical system analyzer. It also has a power supply mode for vehicle reflashing so that you can do vehicle reflashing for any of the import vehicles or US vehicles to have a stable power supply during that process. And we are approved with all of the major OEMs and vehicle manufacturers, and we're the only ones making these products here in the United States and providing them to our wonderful new students and technicians that are upcoming.
And when we talk about professional grade tools, these are tools that I actually have in my shop that y'all have sent me, and they are just the greatest things out there. Because number one, on the charger, the smart charger, that will work with any type of battery that's in the vehicles now.
That's correct. That's correct. Any 12-volt battery system, and that's why it's really well approved in all of the OEs because they're looking for something to safely charge the vehicles and maintain the batteries during the warranty process, but also any of the other electrical system accessories.
And it's not your grandpa's battery anymore. There is different types of batteries, and so that's why this analyzer is so great. The charger, and it does have the smart, uh, the clean power on it, so that if the students are getting into reflashing or doing some programming and stuff, that will maintain it. The other thing that I really love about that charger is you can get optional longer cables for that. And we actually changed some out here in the shop. So it is something that you can do at your shop if you order the additional ones. And then once you put that vehicle on a lift and you raise it up, you can still have it hooked up to that charger analyzer and maintain all of that. It's just the greatest charger out there, and it's one that the shops use. So that's why it's so much more important for the schools to have that. When we talk about the KS401, that's one of my favorite tools just to grab if we go out into the driveway and, like you said, the batteries run down, it gets towed in or whatever, it won't quite start. We can just hook that up, and with the 7 foot cables, it's so easy to hook that up and just charge it. But the other thing that I really love on that is because it has the additional plugs in there, we can plug it and in with the OBD2 cable and use it as a memory saver if we're changing out a battery. And it's so important to maintain the memory in these vehicles now. Otherwise, you can actually cause a problem doing a simple repair like switching out a battery.
Right. Yeah, and let alone the fact that customers like to have their batteries or their radio station presets, their seat presets, and they don't like it when you change out their battery and all of a sudden it's back to zero. So if that's something that we can offer the shops and you guys can offer to your customers, it certainly helps them out and they're much more satisfied with their shop performance as well.
And with this new technology, some of the vehicles, if you lose the memory, then all of a sudden the transmission doesn't shift right. All of a sudden, the vehicle doesn't run right because it has to relearn the throttle. It has to relearn the transmission shift pattern. And so it just saves all the way around. Now, when we talk about the battery analyzer, that 12, 10, 15, that thing is for the compact size that is just full of all different tests because we can test the battery. And again, we can test any type of the batteries that are on the market. We can test the charging system. We can test the starting system. And we can also test the ground circuit. I saw that and I was like, okay, what? We can tell if the it's got a bad ground? That is just the neatest little tool, and it comes in a little compact case with the printer on it. So we so much appreciate you being willing to support these new technicians because if can use the tools that we use in the shop, then when they come into the shop, they're that much better off for helping the shop, for being a better um, employee, for being a better resource. So thank you so much for that. But we got one more surprise, don't we? We're going to do the winners announcement right now. This week, they're doing nominations. Next week, starting the 28th, you go in and you vote for your favorite school to win, and then we're going to have 5 prize packages, and that's going to be announced Wednesday at SEMA. But Thursday, we're doing a bonus drawing, and y'all have the Super Deluxe.
Yep, the IBC 6008, which is our most recent award-winning variable and telematic charger. It's definitely the new charger that all the fleets really like. A lot of the OEs really like it as well. It's programmable for different voltage levels because, as you said, it's not your daddy's old battery anymore. There's a lot of new battery technology, whether they're enhanced flooded or AGM or pure lead batteries. And every manufacturer has a little bit of a different charging parameters that they would like for optimal performance. And so taking all of that feedback, that's why we developed the IBC 6008 and 8MSK. Those chargers allow the technician to go in and fine tune how they want to basically charge and or recover batteries. And those also will do the reflashing and have memory saver capabilities.
And we're going to do that drawing live from your booth at Apex. And that's up on I guess the second level. It's on the
Mhm.
main level.
Yep.
And if y'all walk in the doors, y'all are just right down one of the main aisles. And so at 11 o'clock on Thursday, y'all come by and we're going to do that drawing. And one of the things that you didn't mention about these chargers that is so handy is if you have a dead battery, a lot of times a charger will hook up and go, "Oh, the battery's dead. I can't do nothing." Y'all have a little button on there.
Yep. That dead battery override button was developed actually because of feedback from shop technicians like you. And there are people in the shops that said, hey, I'm charging it, I'm setting this up. And if the battery does not have enough voltage in it for the charger to recognize, then it doesn't think there's a battery there. Well, that's kind of a pain for a technician to then unhook it, try and charge it on something else, and then rehook it up. We basically integrated the technology. You push the dead battery override, it puts a surface charge on the battery. It allows the charger to pick up and start charging the battery. And if the battery is so deeply discharged that it's not going to take a charge, then it will tell the technician at that point, don't bother charging this battery anymore and waste your time. Just sell the customer a new battery because this battery is not recoverable. Usually, most of the time, we're able to recover batteries up to 80% of the time. And that's what we've had a lot of fleets be very happy with their battery recovery capabilities for warranty and other things. It's a big cost savings.
And again, these products are made in the USA. Y'all actually invited me there to the factory. We went and saw these are hand assembled. It's not no big computer operated machines putting these together. These are actual folks sitting there and putting these together, wrapping the wires, painting, put in and you don't have a decal. Those are hand painted labels and stuff that are on there. And so it's top quality products from Associated Equipment made in the USA. We appreciate you so much, Kim, for your donations to Tools for Schools.
Thank you.
As always, we appreciate you watching.